it the right way. Hola, everyone. How's it going? Trying to start taking this chopper apart and see if I can maybe mold up a couple of pieces. I'll see if I can get this positioned right so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe see who's in the chat. What up, Chef? Good to see you, buddy. I'm trying to get this positioned here so I can still maybe see what's going on every once in a while. All right, get a chair out. We'll start taking this thing apart. Man, I can't see what's going on if I'm in the camera. Let me do some more. I should have did this before I started, huh? Sorry about that, guys and ladies. If there is any yet, anyways. Let's see if we can get this so it's workable for both of us or all of us. All right, I'm gonna try and take this thing apart here a little more. I had the seat off. And then I think I'm gonna try and mold up a couple of pieces, not to make this like terribly long for everybody today. Try and keep it short. I was thinking about maybe trying to get this fender today. And you know, maybe the seat and the air cleaner. See if it's possible here. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to come up with something anyways. And I got a little baggie out. I'm gonna throw some of these parts in so I don't lose them all. Because these little screws, these are the things that I could see losing here. And I'll take this apart a little bit here, start molding it up. You guys can watch and see. Maybe you'll learn some tricks here. Let's see here. See if I can take this off, see what it starts looking like here. Yeah, so last night in the chat, this is what I poured up here. It's the wrench. Poured that part there. So how's everybody doing today on this Saturday? Everybody get to sleep in a little bit, hopefully. Nice. I didn't really sleep in. I fell asleep on the couch. My choice, I guess, is what I wanted to do. Yep, up with the sunrise. You start your live chats. The sunrise. Tessa, what up, Shiny? Good to see you, buddy. So look at, yeah, here, so there's a screw right in the tank, like where you'd fill the gas. That's pretty cool. So there's the gas tank. There's the bike. Yeah, I was kind of curious. It looks like this frame might separate too. So that might make some things easier. We'll see what happens. I wonder, I'm not going to take it apart anymore because I can always, I guess I could always like try and see if the part will fit after I'm done pouring it, huh? I don't want to get it too far ripped down. But like here, I'll take off the exhaust here. That'll be, and with this exhaust, I think I'm gonna have to, these are connected together right here. So I'll probably saw that apart and have two separate pieces instead of trying to do one. Hey, brother Vessel's in the house. hopefully I didn't interrupt anybody today. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking last night, you know, we were just sitting in the garage and I actually was thinking about how Silver Mac just goes live and does his video, you know, and it's interesting watching him do the whole thing. So I thought I would try it, but I didn't even think about looking to see if anybody was doing a live chat, and I wasn't thinking. So I felt like kind of like a doofus there. There's the exhaust. But see what I'm saying on here? These pipes are connected. Thinking if I just take these apart, I could do one pipe and then do the other pipe. It might be easier to, instead of trying to get all of this in one deal, you know. So that's my plan anyways, but that'll be for a later date, I think. I'm gonna start with some of these basic pieces here. See how it's gonna work. Thinking about maybe just doing maybe the fender today and the air cleaner maybe. So let's I'll put these in here and we'll get started. Let me see here. See if I can see what do you guys think I should do first? The tank's a little big. I'm gonna go with this. This will be like a little harder. I think the hardest piece maybe to do. I'm gonna go, hey John. Redneck. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that, gas tank. All right. Let me see here. Get this screw out of here. It seems like it's stuck in there with something. Yeah, let me see here. I don't know what's going on here with this. I think there's a little washer, a rubber washer holding that screw in there. And of course the light like isn't the best over here. Let's see. Push that sucker out. There we go. All right, so that's what we're saying. We're saying the tank here. Otherwise, there's that little washer. Look at that little bitty thing. The old sausage fingers playing with all this little tiny stuff. Gas tank it is. We'll do the gas tank here. And let's give me an easy one then. We'll go with this. This looks like it'll be easy. So we'll start with those two pieces first. And try and get this arranged so I can move around. Put these away. A baggie. Try and bring you up here. All right, so this is probably, you know, when I'm gonna get this molded up, I'm probably not gonna be able to see what you guys are saying, so. But you'll be able to see what's going on anyways. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go. So, which I've never done this, so I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to go in on this. Kind of looks like right here, but we'll see here. So I'm putting the flask down. I'm going to just try and set this piece. Now this piece is, you know, it's plastic. It's kind of hard and shiny. Probably don't even need to put any powder on it, but very little. I don't know, anybody else see all right? Get this rolling. Man, that'd be cool if that worked. The first shot, huh? As you see, I kind of have a vapor. I started last night. I was drinking. Decided, have some cigarettes again. Right away this morning, I noticed freaking wheezing and making all kinds of noise. Damn cigarettes. I'm hoping one day just not to have to deal with that anymore. It'll be nice. So I'm just sifting out the clay to get the fine stuff on top of the mold. Work it on there. Once you get it all covered, oops, see, there's a chunk of silver in here. Look at that chunk there's a big old chunk of silver in there. You got to make sure you get that stuff out. It'll mess up your pour, that's for sure. All right, once you get it covered, I just fill up the rest. Get that fine stuff in there. So hopefully everybody is having a wonderful Saturday morning, or afternoon, I should say by now. Depending on where you're living, I guess. I suppose nobody has a wrench, huh? Is everybody okay in there? And then have I gotten my, I can't see nothing. I wonder if I got my thumbs down yet. If I don't have the thumbs down, somebody hit me up, please. Hit it. Do it now. Kind of get a light coating on there. Get her filled in a little bit. Now, since this is a plastic gas tank too, I don't want to probably bang on it too hard because it might spread it apart. So what I'm kind of thinking, just a little bit though. But I've been noticing on, at least with these, with this flask, if I don't somewhat pack it in, like when I start pulling the flasks apart, sometimes the clay will want to slide right out of the flask. So I will pack it in here a little bit down, probably more in the areas where the gas tank is not sitting at. Sorry about the noise there. Some more junk in here, another piece of silver or something. Plus, too, we noticed, from the dog, there's dog hair in there. gets in there. Are we still going? Are we still going live? Somebody say something. Say something to me. I just want to make sure it's still working. I'm not talking to myself. But you think I am talking to myself. Hey, Red. I see. All right, we're good. We're good, right? See, so the tank's right in the middle. I'm kind of pushing it towards the edges. And then, you'll use my old, this is for making like bread or dough, you know. It works really good to slice the top to get this cleaned up. Slice that across there. And I'll just kind of pack that back in a little bit. See, so now here that you can see the gas tank is kind of like stuck in there a little bit. So now, here, let me get some of this stuff off of here. Yeah, hopefully I don't make this too long for you guys. What I'm going to do is just follow the edge of the tank. Take it off flush here. Some of these out shoveling. Chopping ice. Nice day here today. Sun's out. Snow's melting. It's like a little, I think this is for doing clay work, but it's got this nice pointy edge on it. And this little like curve here. It's good for, and it's sharp too on this edge. Sorry, right here. Nice and sharp edge on it. See, look at that. What one word that was like that? Like a chunk. It's like a chunk of clay right there. Get this all packed in there. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to. Did that curved? It curved, didn't it? So I gotta pull this clay out until I think it's not curving anymore. Might even be able to see a line that was on the tank. I remember seeing some kind of a line on there. Yeah, you gotta be. Oh, see, I already went too far right here. Went too far right there. So I'm pushing some clay back in where I dug it out too far. Get it in there. The back of the tank right there. I wonder who's the big winner? Who's the big winner today? Anybody? Is that on the Grande giveaway? Anybody know yet? Oh shit, 20 minutes in already. Maybe I'll just be able to get one done here today. I don't know. Make it a 3-hour. So see, kind of here's where we're at here. Just a peek at it. Trying to see, because I remember seeing like a mold line on the tank from where they, made it in plastic. Yeah, this whole deal's not going to happen overnight on this one, I'll tell you that. But I think SBS wanted 5 of them, so it'll be a while. I think I was telling them 2040. I'll have them all molded up and done. No, I know he was probably joking, because I don't think I'd have the patience to do. I think I see that line. So can of air too. We use these. It's a little spendy, but it cleans up some of that stuff right around the edges. Let me see how this is looking here. Just gonna kind of pop it up a little bit. See how it's here, I'll try and get in here. You can see a little bit. I'm just gonna test it a little bit to see if I can get it to pull out without too much craziness. Yeah, it looks like it'll be good. Looks like it'll work. See, now I'm gonna use, this is what we put our what is it? It's not baking soda. Yeah, maybe baking soda. Damn it, I forgot. But we just put a little bit on here, in the camera, and that's it. You don't need a whole lot. Brush off some of this extra, and that be it. So let's see what this other side's gonna do here. I'm gonna turn on the furnace here. Here, I'll bring you over here. We're turning on the furnace, but look at that stuff just sticks to you. Now I put about, I think, 6 ounces in there. But I was thinking about doing the fender in that air cleaner, but we should be good though. we got that going. Come back over here. Silverback Stacker, how's it going, buddy? I'm working on your first one at spot price, right? You wanted it at spot price. All right. We gotta get a vape pretty soon here. Feeling the need. I don't know. You can't really probably get that good of a look what's going on, but it's just filling over the mold with this nice fine clay. Delph clay is what I'm using here today. Look at all that goodie on there, right there. I just scraped that off in there. Here's in there. Mrs. V is out shopping for groceries. And I was hoping to get this all done by the time she got back so that I could give her a hand. We'll see what happens here. Get her packed in there a little bit. Sure, somebody can tell me how I'm messing up here tomorrow. We'll see it. And when I'm pounding on this, I kind of just hold pressure down on the flask so it does not bounce up and down or anything. We'll try that. See what happens here. And I like trying to get this stuff off my hands before I open it, you know, before I start touching stuff in there. As much as you can. Vape time. Yeah, this is the first piece, Silverback. Red wanted me to try the tank first, so we're gonna go try the gas tank. And I don't know if we'll have time to do another one. I don't want to be on here all day. So I have to maybe help carry in some groceries in a little bit. So we will try the gas tank first and see if that works. So then I take the old, I don't know what you call this thing, bread chopper, slicer, I don't know. I'm going to pry it in there to get this apart here. Maybe I'll move you on this side here. Would this be a little better? Sorry if I'm whipping you all around too much here. Yeah, just kind of get it in there. Separate this. And I kind of like have pressure pulling up on it right now. And then when I stick this in there, if it wants to come apart, it'll just release. So there's the, we have the tank in there. And this side looks good. So, and this side's just about ready to fall out. I'm gonna set that over there. Don't look too bad. Everything looks cleanable. I pushed it, am I in the camera? Yeah. Push that down with my thumb. And then I take that little scooper, that little twisty thing here, and then I just carve it out till I get to the mold. And then when I get there, you want to pull out. You don't want to just go across. You want to kind of like pull out, across and out at the same time, so that you don't get stuff in the mold. Clean that off a little bit. And then dig that out. And then this will be your funnel. You want to get all this stuff tight in here if you can, and as smooth as you can. What we like doing too is taking the air and blowing all the loose stuff, if there is any loose stuff, out. Because when you pour into this, you don't want none of this to fall in. That's where you get the big pock marks. Okay, so that side's done. I'll go stick it over here. Now on this side, generally, I like leaving this in there. See, that almost fell out. I like leaving this in there so that you can dig around and everything and not have to really worry about disturbing your mold. So I push this down with my thumb to get your funnel. Right, and then just carve it out right all the way to your piece. It makes it a little easier to leave that piece in there so that you know where you're at and how far you kind of dig down and everything. Get that all smooth, and I blow it out. Get all that loose stuff out. Now with this, it's Delft clay. I want to make sure we got vents so that it gets that gases out of there. So you can make these as deep as you want on this side. You're going to make them nice and deep so that they work good. I'm going to put one up here too. That's the thing with doing this, you know, you could take all the time in the world doing this, and if it don't work, you know, oh well, I mean, you got to do it again, you know, if you want to keep going. But it's a lot. It takes time, and all right. So I always blow off this extra. You want all that loose junk. You don't get rid of it just so it doesn't get in your mold anywhere when we're taking this apart, and get all that loose stuff off of there. And another thing I do I haven't done yet is this kind of like pushed out a little bit. You can see kind of right here. So what I like doing is I carve this off of the flask. So when I put it back together, it won't get in between the two flasks and kind of like separate it or hold it or whatever. So I like to do that too. Let's see here. So I carved that stuff off of there so it don't mess me up. Make sure you open those vents up. Okay. Now we'll pull this off of here. Right. And then, if possible, let gravity do its thing, you know? Let it just, there we go. So, okay, so that'd be the inside of the tank. And that's even, you can see like right there where the little screw goes through. Okay, what are we at over there? Depending on the temperature, yeah, we're kind of getting close on the temperature. So, and then once I put these back together, get it clamped up, and stand it up, and then I like, so the tank's in the middle, I like pushing on the outer edges, try and stay away right where your mold is, maybe just stay away, you don't want to mess with that. And that's why I like making the deep vents, so when I kind of push it together a little bit like that, it don't close them up. And that way, hopefully there's no flashing on the piece. So far, it's looking good. You know what, the only thing that I'm looking down the hole here, you know, and I can see where that little, let me get the piece, I'll show you. Like right, let me see, like right there where that screw goes in there, I can look down my funnel and see that little nub there. I'm hoping it doesn't like break off and go down into here and make a big old pock mark in there. But more than likely, that's probably what's going to happen. So, but that's life. We'll have to see what happens. I haven't poured it before, so. I don't know. We got time. Anybody you want? Should I mold up the other piece, or people still interested in watching? I don't know. If you got to go, or maybe you can. What? Question mark. Do it. Okay. All right. Mom might just have to carry the groceries in by herself, huh? Okay. Sorry, honey. Let's do this. Colonel's here. Colonel K4. All right, so this one will be pretty quick to mold up to because it's so tiny. That's why I'll just do that air cleaner. I'm not gonna do the fender right now. So I'm gonna push this in. I'll show you guys a different way. You know, sometimes where's the damn air cleaner? There it is. All right, I'll show you. Going this way, it's a little quicker and easier. Just filling this up. This piece is so tiny that I don't know if it's gonna matter if I do all that other stuff. Alright, I don't want to pack it too tight. Take our little bread dealie here. Scrape this off. Okay, then what I do next here, if you look at this here, it's a little rough still. If you look at it, you can see it's kind of grainy. I take a silver spoon. You see where am I at here? Bam, right there. And I run this across. We both do this sometimes. And you smooth this out. Get it nice and flat. I don't know if you can see. There's a little spot over here that's a little like rough, but I'm gonna avoid that. But you can see kind of where I smoothed it out there. Just a little bit of powder, not much. Where's my brush? Get rid of that extra. See now here, look at my hands. You know, that's why it's probably good to wear the gloves or just to try and clean your hands off a little bit before you start pawing up the mold. What's up, Dean? Dean's in the house. How's it going, Tomoko? And Chef. Thanks for stopping in, guys. I know we just did this, but after I figured out this live stream stuff, it does seem easier. I can just do it and be done here and no editing. And so, all right, here's the air cleaner. And here's the back. So I don't know what's going to happen here, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm probably going to end up soldering all this on there or something, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Where to go in? I can see they went in right here. So that's probably, I might hear a car. She's probably looking to see if I'm still live streaming. Yep, I'm still on, baby. that's you, or it might be the neighbor. And I'm calling the neighbor baby. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so this thing is gonna like just fall right out of there, you know. It's not even. It wants to come out with lifting my finger. So we got it in there now, though. There it is. Yeah, you're gonna mess with that. Okay. Oh, there's a little. This, and you're not gonna see it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yep, it's Mama. She's home. I'm gonna blame it on SBS. It's SBS's fault. Yeah. How's everybody doing in there? Hopefully you're hanging in there. Everybody say, hey, I'm sorry, Mrs. V, for making you carry in those groceries. She's gonna leave the water in there for me though. I'll get that. You got it? It's getting hot in here today. Pretty nice out. Snow's melting. Yeah, this more than likely should just come right apart, but we'll see what happens. See, so I'm just got pressure pulling up, and then I pull that. See, so there it's stuck on there. So we'll keep that there. I'm gonna dig into this. I don't need so much in here. Push that down. Dig her out. There was a dog hair. Look at that dog hair. Oops. Clean that off. Oh crap, I'm not even on the camera here. Sorry about that. You know, clean this off and then pull out. Get in there a little bit and pull it out towards you. There we go. That piece is ready. All right, now we'll see if we can get this piece out and see what, oh, here, okay. So first, like I said, I dig around here. Hopefully I don't regret kind of speeding up the process here with just packing it in real quick. So what, how long, I mean, so 50 minutes so far to take those apart and mold these up, huh? Wow, okay. And I can see kind of right where the old pour, where they molded it, there's a little mark. That's kind of what I'm going off of. Alright, and then here, I'm gonna come right off of the tip of this. Really deep. Get that really deep. All right. So now I'm going to try and pick this up. Go kind of where I made the vent. Lift that just a hair. Lift that. So you can see the little like square and everything. All right, let's see. Hopefully all the silver don't run out the bottom, huh? I'm sure some of it will, but put that together. Okay. These clamped on there. Am I on the camera there? Yeah. Just kind of like push it together a little bit. But that's a tiny hole on that one. We'll see. We'll see. Clean my hands up here. And get a vape. We'll try the tank first. All right. Let's do it. Let's do this shit. There we go. I don't know, I'd feel better putting a little bit more in there. I have a little more of a push on that other. Let me turn the fan on too. Forgot about that. I put it up there and gotta remember to use it. I'm gonna just bend that up, bend that filly up, because I know that air cleaner ain't 1 ounce, but I want a little bit of a sprue to push down. We can switch these around. Man, I hope we get something out of here. Nice to at least get one piece to work. Let's check it out here. Fingers crossed. All right, who thinks it's gonna work? Let me see. Is it gonna work? Yes, no? Let's see here. Okay, so that's the one side. Looks like we went up all of our vents. Oh, there's some pore lines on there, but I think I'll be able to clean that. Let me cool it off here. We'll I'll snip off some stuff and get a look at it. That's what the mold looks like. You can see it's all burnt, so it looks pretty good. Looks like you used all the vents except maybe that one, that just a little bit. So looks good so far, I think. It's gonna be hot. I'm just gonna get rid of this for now. Get in here. Look at this. Get some of this sand out of the bottom of it here. Get a better look at it. Should have had like a, get a nail. You got a nail. Oh, sorry, baby. Blame it on SBS. It's SBS's fault.
Oh, SBS's fault?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He told me to do it.
And if he told you to jump off a bridge?
Yeah. Oh, I got that snap. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Clay really stuck to it. So here's the snip. I'll have to drill that out for the tank, but for the, what was that? Well, for like the filler cap. Am I on there? Screw. might have got it, baby. The tank, anyways.
That's good.
And then I'm trying the air cleaner. And
I had you on my phone,
yeah.
and it's like when I went to go pick up my groceries, the part where you're pounding on the clay was on.
Oh.
So it sounded like I had somebody in my trunk or something. I was like, oh no, turned it down.
You had somebody in the glove box.
Yeah, trying to escape. Oh.
Oh, here. I got this little hacksaw. There we go. I got this, like, when I don't need to be like too precision, I got just this little tiny hacksaw, and it's just a straight cut down. And no, I do not catch the silver. It's all in the rug down here. So anybody want to bid on this rug in a couple of years, we'll be auctioning it off.
Yeah.
Or we can auction off the vacuum bag, because we do vacuum it once in a while. Yeah, and it's probably full of silver. So, okay, here's the tank. I can definitely clean that up.
Looks good.
Yeah, let me blow some of this junk out of there with the compressor.
Not the expensive air.
Yeah, not the expensive air. Oh, missed a spot. So, just to check this out here, y'all still with me here? Let's we'll just do like a quick little test fit here. I'll do a quick test fit. Let's see if it's gonna work.
Your mooring?
Huh?
Are you mooring next?
Yep, I'll pour that.
Yeah.
So that looks like, yeah, it will fit, right? I just got to drill a couple of holes. All right, we got, we can leave that right there. And we'll get this other one going. This will take very little silver, but we're dumping it. Oh. And that will be that. Crank that down for now.
Scully's recovered over 10 ounces from saw and filing.
Did he? Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if we do as much, like, as you probably, though. I mean, I know we would get some. Maybe down the road, I'll work something up to where I got a little drawer like you do. And, yeah, that looks all right. I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's the beginning of it, yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out, like, I think right on this tank might be a good spot for the V. Otherwise, Sup and I were talking maybe the fender, but I think that might be really delicate to stamp on that. I think the tank right here would be maybe the best place to put it. And that one last look here. You can kind of see those ripple lines, but I should be able to polish those out, grind them out. I'm going to drill that hole, and this little hole in the back, and that's no biggie. So, all right, well, that's that one here. I got one.
Everybody's agreeing, tape for sure.
Yeah, I got, cool. All right, one more. See now, remember I was showing you there was some silver in the clay. So like there's little pieces here that come out. And like if you lay this down, that's where you pick all this up. So you gotta have something that's clean, usually to open your flasks. That's why Ma uses these a lot. Mrs. V, I should say. Start calling. All right, we'll see how that's gonna work. Oh, maybe. That's a maybe. It looks like it might have did it. I might have made it. Here's my sprue or my vent pieces. Anyway, pull this sucker out of here. Oh yeah. I'm liking it so far. So here we go. It looks like we pretty much got it. You know, I'll cut this little chunk off of here. Toss that over here. Let me go clean this off real quick again. But look at the back too. I think we got the whole deal. I might be able to push it right back on right now. We'll see. Where'd that nail go? I had a... Oh, there it is. No, that's a file. Anyway. So here. This is the vise my grandpa used to have. I used to straighten nails. He was so cheap, you know, we'd straighten nails so we could reuse them. But that's how things were back in the day. Cut through this so it's a little cleaner, clean up, and get it to look good. And then I wanted to see, is there a toothpick around here?
Probably not. There's one going back.
There. Let me see. Trying to get there's some sand in here. See how far it goes down in there.
Oh, and it's cornstarch
Cornstarch.
that's in the pounds.
Yeah.
Not baking soda.
Yeah, not baking soda, cornstarch. I don't know if you all heard that. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. It don't look like it'll go. It doesn't go in there that far. Probably won't be able to get it to go onto the motorcycle, anyways. But we can try. All we can do is try. See, it goes right. There's a little square piece right there, and this just pushes onto it. I don't know if it'll do it. No, I'm gonna have to do some cleaning. Oh, there, it kind of stayed on there. So that's what we got so far. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all right. I was thinking about maybe trying to make a piece in copper. What do you think? Like the seat? You think the seat would be cool in copper, and then keep the fender silver? Have the copper breaking up the tank and the fender? Or would it be better just to make the tank or the seat like blackened? You know,
I vote blackened.
you vote blackened?
Yep, all silver. That's my personal opinion.
All silver.
But we'll see what other folks say. Total Bullion says the copper part would be cool.
Yeah.
Scully is black and silver.
Yeah, it'd be best to maybe try and keep it all silver.
That's what I think.
Black and silver. I'll have to check out the comments on that afterwards. But for now, yeah, holy smokes, I've kept you all for 74 minutes here. I appreciate everybody stopping in, checking it out. And so next time, maybe we'll shoot for the wheels and then start with the forks. Or something, I don't know, the tank and the seat and the fender, whatever. But until next time, folks, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate y'all watching, and have a great Saturday. And maybe we'll see you later on tonight on something.